Good morning, students. Today, we are going to start with the again new and interesting topic, that is the estimating median and quartiles from ogive. For that, we need to remember the few points. First thing, if the series is discontinuous, if our given frequency distribution is not continuous, we have to convert it into the continuous form. Second step is prepare the cumulative frequency table. Third is draw an ogive for the cumulative frequency distribution. After that, we have to use the formula for finding out the median, lower quartile and upper quartile. For median, the formula is n by 2th observation. For lower quartile, it is n by 4th observation. And for upper quartile, it's 3n upon 4th observation, irrespective of even and odd. Whether the n is even or odd, you have to use the same formula for median, for lower quartile and for the upper quartile. I will explain this with the help of one example. So let's see the example. Our given question is the daily wages of 80 workers in a project are given below. Use graph paper to draw an ogive for the given distribution. Use your ogive to estimate the median, lower and upper quartile, interquartile range, and the number of workers who earn more than rupees 625 daily. So this is a given table. So our first step is we have to check whether it's a continuous or a discontinuous series. So we can see the given data is already in a continuous form. So we will move to the second step. We will make a cumulative frequency table. So first frequency is 2. So first cumulative will also be 2. The next cumulative frequency will be 6 plus 2, that is 8. In the same way, we will find out rest all the cumulative frequencies. So sum of all the frequencies should be equal to our last cumulative frequency. Now the next step is we have to draw an ogive, or we can say ogive is a cumulative frequency curve. Now see, on x-axis we will draw the wages, on y-axis we will draw the number of workers. So here we can see our classes starting from 400, 450, 500 up to so on. So there is a gap of 400 from the origin, so we will put a kink over here. Now we are going to plot all the cumulative frequencies against our upper limit. So first upper limit is 450. So first cumulative we will plot against the first upper limit. So first cumulative frequency was 2. So here it is 2. Next is 8. After that it's 20. Next is 38. Next is 62. Then 75. Here. And the last is 80. Okay. Now we will join all these points with free hand. We are not going to use a scale, and our starting of our ogive is from the first lower limit. First lower limit was 400, so our starting point will be 400, and we will join all these points with free hand without using scale, like this. Okay, now this is our first cumulative frequency curve, or we can say our ogive. Now we will find out the median. As I told you, sum of all the frequencies is even or odd. Whether the value of n is even or odd, we will use the same one formula. That is, for median, it is n by 2th observation. That is 80 upon 2. So this is 40th observation. Similarly, for lower quartile, it is 80 upon 4. That is 20th observation. This is not the answer. We have to find out the value with the help of these observations. So next is 3 into 20, because n by 4 was 20th observation. So 3 into 20th observation is 60th observation. So one by one we will find out all median, lower quartile, upper quartile. Okay, so first is 40th observation. So we'll come back to the graph. Now here what we have to do, now children just see this carefully. We have to mark a point on the y-axis. It is 40th observation. 40th observation, we have to mark it on the y-axis. Here it is 40th. So what we will do, we will draw a line from this 40th observation which will meet the ogive. So we can see it is meeting the ogive at this point. Now what we have to do, from this point we have to draw a vertical line which will meet the x-axis. Okay, and wherever it meets the x-axis, that is our median. So we can see it's meeting at a point 600. So we will mark an arrow like this because we are moving from y-axis towards x-axis. So this is the median. And here you have to circle and you have to mention it over here also. It's 600. So the 40th observation is 600. So our median is 600. Now similarly, lower quartile. For lower quartile, what we are going to do, the 20th observation, and for upper quartile, we are going to see the 60th observation. So 20th observation, again on the y-axis, we have to check where we will draw a line and we will check where it's meeting the ogive, and then we'll draw a vertical line. So it's meeting at a point 550. So this is our lower quartile. We'll put the arrows like this and we will mention over here this line is representing our lower quartile. Similarly, for the upper quartile, 60th observation, draw a line which meets the ogive and we will just check where it's meeting the x-axis. So it's meeting at 650. So this is our upper quartile Q3. So we will mention over here, this is for Q1, this is for Q3. Now we will mention now 20th observation was 550 and upper quartile is 650. Now we can find out the interquartile range. Interquartile range formula is Q3 minus Q1, upper quartile minus lower quartile. So 650 minus 550, that is equals to 10. Similarly, suppose if they have asked for semi-interquartile range. So semi-interquartile range, we will take the half of interquartile range. So 10 upon 2, that is 5. So our interquartile range is 10, semi-interquartile range is 5. Now we will move to the last part of the question, that is the number of workers who earn more than 625 rupees daily. Now we can see that our wages are on x-axis. Now the last part is different from the previous parts. Now we are moving, in the previous steps we have moving from y-axis towards x-axis. Now we can see here we have to find out the number of workers, and number of workers are on the y-axis and wages are on the x-axis. So we will check where the 625 is on the x-axis because wages are on the x-axis. So 625 is here. This is 625. This is 625. So what we will do, we will draw a line with the help of scale which will meet the ogive, and now what we have to do, we will see where we will draw a line, horizontal line, which will meet the y-axis. So it's meeting at a point 50. So arrow will be like this, and this is the answer of our fourth part. So we will mention over here it is a fourth part. Now they said that how many workers who earn more than 625 rupees daily. So there are 50 workers which are earning 625. So we have to find out how many more. More means we have total 80 workers. The total cumulative number of frequencies were 80. So the total workers are 80 and till 50 they are earning 625. So how many workers earning more than 625? That will be 80 minus 50. So the fifth part answer will be 80 minus 50. That is 30 workers earn more than rupees 625. So in this way, we have seen that with the help of ogive also we can find out the median, lower quartile, upper quartile, interquartile, semi-interquartile, and the number of workers who earn more than rupees 625 daily. So children, all the questions are same as this question. So please try the similar type of questions. Thank you.